Hey everybody, Lou outside here. So, I had an idea, and I have a spot that's, I guess, semi-permanent that I can come out to and hang out, just play in the woods, I guess if that's what you want to call it. So if you've seen any of my videos, you know the shelter. I've got like a quarter mile of a hike from where I park to here. So carrying in camera gear, the tripod, my hatchet, which I have a thing that I haven't been wearing. So, and then sometimes I get out here and I've left something in the truck, or I've even drove on the way here, because it's a 30-minute drive to this location. So I've forgotten stuff and left stuff, and then I gotta pack it all in and I pack it all out, and it's just the backpack, there's no room for stuff that I know I need and I need to have it with me. So I've decided to get this bucket. It's just an old bucket that I had, and I spray painted it, and I'm just going to leave it out here. So it's going to be kind of like a storage area for me. Hopefully it'll stay watertight, and I'll show you what I got in it. So it was actually a white bucket. I spray painted it. So right off the bat, I've got a trash bag tucked down in there. I've got an extra, just a shop towel, bottle of Dawn, just some Dawn dish soap that I put in a little container. Okay, Dawn dish soap. And this is just like a 1 ounce bottle, 2 ounce bottle full of bleach. So I can sanitize water with it, not filter it, sanitize it. There's a difference. So I just put everything in the trash bag. Actually, there's a blue tarp in the bottom of it. I'll get to it. That's a lid to a 1 gallon bucket. Extra pair of socks. I came out here last time and my feet got wet on the way here, and I had to dry my feet off. So I was like, extra socks. I should pack those where my other ones are drying. I got this, I think it's like an enamel or metal bowl. Just an extra bowl I had around the house. None of this stuff is like high end or real high price, so if I lose it, somebody comes out here and steals it, whatever, they can have it, ain't that big of a deal. I got some pieces of denim. So I like to make charcloth out of denim, thanks to Clueless BushCraft. He's the one that gave me that idea. So go check him out. Just got a little fire kit. There's some cotton rounds, some wax cotton rounds, paper towels, cut wax on it, book of matches. There's an extra lighter in there, some tea lights, and then I just got a little clear container for whatever. I think there's matches in there too. Just a cheap stainless steel cup. So like, it's cheap, it's already dented just from the travel out here. So I can cook in that if I need to, or eat in it. No birds, unless they ticked you off by talking. So there's that. And then I got, multiple plastic bags that I can carry stuff in. I've got I think this is an Ozark Trail, just a little cheap pot. Doesn't have a bell on it, so I'd have to cook directly over the fire just in case I left and forgot my cook pot, which I carry my canteen. It only has a canteen cup on it, but you never know. Toilet paper, that can be valuable in the woods, especially if you have to do your doo-doo. There's that 1 gallon bucket. Emergency poncho, trash bag, spare trash bag, and there's a 6x8 or 5.5 by 7.5 tarp. So trash bags are good because I can turn it into a pillow, bed, whatever, And then I always come out here, and if I gotta change my battery out on my camera, it's got the little screw on the bottom. I just took a, is this a 308 shell? Yeah, 308 shell, flattened the tip of it, made a screwdriver out of it. So yeah, none of this stuff cost me anything or hardly anything at all. So if it gets stolen, it gets stolen. I've never had any sign that there was anybody out here. Everything fits in here. So there's not a whole lot of stuff, but just I don't need to carry or forget, you know. And I'll add to it as long as I've got room. So, oh, I didn't put the 1 gallon bucket in there. 1 gallon bucket's good for, I can go get water, bring a gallon of water back here because the water source is actually up there by where I park, so it's a 1/4 mile away. I could use the big bucket. That would probably get heavy after a little bit. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep it here. I spray painted it camouflage just so it blends in a little bit and doesn't. There's no food in it because I don't want animals getting in it, tearing it up. So I can just drawstring this bag, stick it in there like that. There's still all kinds of room in there. So my little storage. You know, if you got a place that you go to on a regular basis, but you're not allowed to set anything up, you could probably make one of those and stash it and hide it somewhere. Survival cache, I think is what they're called. I don't know if I'll just leave it in the shelter or actually tuck it behind or around a tree somewhere. So, doesn't matter. And plus, if you have company, it's an extra seat. You know, there's the other bucket. Or the bucket is a hat if you want, whatever. Yeah, so that's just something a little quick that I came up with. So, hey everybody, just wanted to share that with you. Just an idea I have. You know, like I said, if you don't have a place that's permanent, you could probably stash one of those that you go to a place regularly. So, all right, thanks guys. Remember, enjoy the outside.